Yeah, and I'm going to share my desktop with you, Jamie.
Okay. My only concern is how to like save and like put it in a zip file.
Okay,
Need it.
let me go to Blackboard. Can you see my screen, Jamie?
Yes, sir.
Good. Let me go to, let me go over a couple things first about the class, and then I'm gonna pull up where we can, let's see here. So you're not sure on how to zip up your file? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, when I save it, and then like which files to zip up, or do I zip the whole project?
You zip the whole project up,
Okay.
Jamie. Yeah, yeah. And then what I do is I unzip it and download it, and then how I base your grade upon the project is that I run your project code within my version of NetBeans.
Okay.
Yeah, so you just zip up the whole project. So let's go to unit two. Um, Go down to the. Hey, by the way, have you had any issues with the quizzes?
I haven't tried the quiz
Oh,
yet.
okay, gotcha. Okay, please let me know if you do because the previous I taught Java 1 the last semester. Um,
Okay.
yeah, so I'm looking at the discussion, this assignment for this week. So yeah, so for example, is you're gonna zip up the entire file, and I unzip it, and but I'm gonna send you something. I'm gonna send you some directions because they're not in. Let me see. Go to course files. Because they used to provide a link on how to unzip, but let me see if that's still in our course files section. Of course not. Jamie, let me get you some instructions on exactly how to zip up within NetBeans.
Okay.
Because basically what I do is I go in each week, Jamie, and I um, literally go to the grading section and I download your file and I run the file within
Hmm.
within Java, within NetBeans. And if the code runs, you get full credit for the course for the assignment.
Okay.
Because sometimes you're going to find that uh, you'll submit the code and it runs on your version, um, but if it runs on your version of NetBeans, it's going to run on mine. So if I ever come back and say, hey, your code didn't run successfully, and not, I will, if it doesn't run successfully, I'll capture those errors that I see, and I'll grade your assignment and send you those errors back in a screenshot. And then what we'll do is, if you can fix the error message, you'll get full credit for the assignment.
Okay. So we'll have the opportunity to fix it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So if you send me your code, and I download it and I unzip it and I run it and it doesn't run, um, I like I said, I'll capture that screenshot, and I'll send you that screenshot back. So this is the error message that I am receiving, and you may come back and say, "Hey, look, hey Terrell, you made a mistake. This is it actually is running on my version, and yeah, and I'll go in and change your grade. But I, it, on the programming classes, Jamie, and basically sometimes they're not tough to grade, but for the students, I mean, for you, for example, you have a problem with the code, and you sort of want an immediate answer to what your issues you're dealing with, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that's why I don't penalize you if you submit something and it doesn't run. I'll capture what the error message is and send it back to you and see if you can correct it, and then you'll get full credit for the assignment.
Okay. So does this have to be within the week, or if we submit it on Sunday?
You submit it on Sunday. I have to grade it by Tuesday, but I'll send it back to you in plenty. I'll grade your assignment, and I'll put some discussion notes in, or some grading notes in there. It says I'll send. What I will do is I'll send you the screenshots that I'm seeing back to you, and just take your time. And I mean, I'm not looking for immediate response or immediate fix, but see if you can fix your error. And in the meantime, what I'll do too is I'll take a look at it, see why it's not running, or why it's throwing the exception, or it's throwing the error message. And I said, hey, try this.
Okay.
But you'll get. I mean, yeah, they hold me pretty accountable to submitting the grades by Tuesday, but I give you the benefit of the doubt that, hey, maybe you left out a comma or something, just your syntax was wrong or something, and it's just a quick fix. And like I said, go back and just see if you can fix it, and let me know how you fixed it, and I'll run it on my end. And but like I said, I'm held accountable by the university to grade your stuff by Tuesday. But like I said, if you submit something and you say it runs on your IDE, but it doesn't run on mine, or they're just throwing an exception on my error, it could be an error on my part too. And that's what I'm saying. I've had in the previous Java class to come back and say, hey, Terrell, this is what I'm seeing on my end. So.
Got you. Now,
yeah, I'm not gonna penalize you. Yeah, I mean, the thing is about these courses, Jamie, is okay, you got to submit the assignments and discussions and the projects and the code and stuff, but as you know, I'm not sure what you do now, but programming is. I mean, it takes practice. I mean, this 1 week. Getting a project done, running some code, sometimes can be difficult. I mean, for students that either don't actually work in the field, or have never taken a Java class before.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be the fact that that a week's probably not enough time to really learn. 6 weeks is really not enough time to learn. All there is to know about Java, and this is the Java 2 class, which covers. I think this covers covers the last six chapters of the book. Java 1 covered the first 6 chapters, and they split it out that way. But like I said, I'm pretty flexible, but I want you to learn how to use Java. Okay, you got to submit your assignments and your discussions and stuff like that. But 6 weeks is really not enough time to learn the code, where you're really, really proficient, but you can learn it enough to meet the assignments and the
just grasp the concept, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, are you particular about the comments, like? Because I know the class that I had, my instructor wanted the comments in a certain format or something.
No, I'm not particular. What I look for is that you're providing comments. Is what I'm looking for. Yeah, I'm pretty easy on that. Yeah, not really. Um, I look if you're commenting your code because even I started off my IT career working as I was a Cold Fusion developer. I don't even think it's still around anymore. Um, and then I moved into I was basically building websites for the Department of Defense. Um,
It's good.
yeah, and HTML and basic stuff like that.
Hmm.
But and you know, one thing I found out over the years, Jamie, is that excuse me, the a lot of programmers don't like to document or comment their code. And what happens in the Department of Defense, and I'll speak for the Department of Defense, that they when those programmers that do, don't comment their code, what happens is they get fired or they leave, and then they hire somebody to come in and fix the program. And if the code was not commented correctly or there are no comments, it's
Hmm.
very tough as a developer coming into a new program
Fix it.
to
Yeah.
fix it. I mean, I had that. I worked a contract for 2 years in Hawaii, and that's exactly what happened to me. Was that um, I could not fix. I spent 2 years trying to fix this program, and I could not fix it. And yeah, and eventually they switched to a different program. Um, yeah, after they paid me 2 years to try and fix it, and then I moved back to Germany. Yeah, so like I said, it's one of those things that um, you know, some people like it, comments in different formats or different ways, but I look for there to be comments or to comment your code.
Mhm. Just to make you understand what we're trying to do, basically. Just enough.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, absolutely. That's absolutely right. I mean, you don't have to be extremely detailed because you'll spend more time commenting your code than you did actually writing the code.
Hmm.
Yeah. Um, Jamie, let me do this. I wanted to go over for the rest of the class. You're the only really participant in this, but so um, this is your third course with
Southwestern.
Southwestern, and you know in order to receive full credits for the discussions, you have to provide at least two responses to um, two other students for the discussion in order
Hmm.
to receive full credit. And what I look for, Jamie, in your discussion is why did I go to Unit 2? I meant to go to Unit 1. Um, what I look for is those two responses. And I also look for a um, quality discussion post um, on the discussion topic, and for you to list or cite any references. It doesn't have to be in the exact APA format, but what I look for is that um, the correct citations within your discussion post. Hey, did you cover the content? Did you use any other resources, and did you cite them correctly in your discussion post? And that's also for any written assignment. Also,
Hmm.
I skipped the unit 2. Uh, yeah, the sinus infections really getting to me right now. But anyway, so I wanted to talk about the discussions about. Then you mentioned about how to zip up your NetBeans your project files. And what I'm going to do is I'll post to the website. It's actually Friday here in Thailand.
Hmm.
But what I'll do is I'll post today some exact instructions on how to zip up your entire project, and that's what you submit into your assignment section is that actual. I'm actually even going to open it up. So, so you zip up your assignment and you submit it, and you submit it as a zip file. And like I said, I go in and I unzip it and I run it in my version of NetBeans. But I'm gonna send you, and I'm also going to post to the course site exact instructions on how to zip up your assignments. So each week you have this is week 1. Course started on Monday the 18th. And I have the actual answer keys for all of your assignments. So if you get jammed up when you're doing your assignment, just shoot me an email. Like I said, well, not today, but I get back to Germany on Monday of next week. But I have a U.S. cell number, Jamie, that you can call and leave a message. I won't answer it in Germany because it'll cost you a lot of money if I do answer it. But just leave a voicemail, and I'll call you back. I use Skype, and I'll call you back if you're stuck on an issue. Like I said, I am 7 hours ahead of Central Standard Time, so that'll probably put me about 9 hours ahead of you. You said what time is it there now?
6:47.
Okay, yeah, so it's 9.
Oh, Thursday.
Yeah, okay. So it would be, yeah, okay. So, but like I said, the easiest way to do is shoot me an email. I try to respond with those emails within 24 hours, even though we're on different time zones. Also, like I said, you can call my cell number and leave a message. It's a U.S. cell number that rings in Germany, and I check my voicemail on a daily basis. So those are some good ways to get a hold of me if you're stuck on an issue, and I can contact you or send you an email back with a possible solution. Like I said, I have all the correct answers to all the assignments that we're to do for each week. So don't feel like you can't reach out to me and say, all right, Terrell, I don't get it. And also I wanted to mention too, Jamie, is that we have deadlines that follow for the discussion inputs for our assignments and to complete our quizzes. But I know life happens. So I received I received 2 masters working overseas online. One when I was in Iraq and one when I was in Sarajevo, Bosnia. So I know what it's like to be working a full-time job, or if you're going to school full-time and you're trying to manage a family, or if you're trying to manage whatever. Things happen. The big thing with me is that if you're stuck and you need more time to complete your assignment, just shoot me an email, and I'll grant you that time to complete your project without any penalty, because life happens. It's just the way it is. But what you will see is, because I'm required to have your grades done by Tuesday in the week, or by Tuesday of each week. I'll go in and partially grade your assignment, or I'll give you a 0 and I'll put some comments in there that says, look, understand you need more time, and when you submit your project or your assignment, I'll go in and change your grade. So if you have that circumstance and it happens, hey, I sent you a message, said I was going to be late on my assignment because of this. If you see a 0, don't panic. It's because I have to have some grade in there by Tuesday of each week. But I'll go in once you submit. I'll go in and override that grade and with your correct grade.
Yes, sir. So is that only for the assignments and quizzes, or does that apply to the discussions as well?
Discussions too, yeah. Discussions are actually due, I think, what, Tuesdays or Wednesdays? Let me go.
Because I was browsing through it, and most of the discussions, you have to read the book, and I don't know if I could read that fast. But
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I do it for all three. Jamie.
okay.
Yeah, like I said, hey, look, I haven't completed the reading for the discussion yet, so, but like I said, just shoot me a message, and I will give you that extra time to complete the discussion or the assignment or the quiz. Now, the quizzes are self-graded, which means that the systems can make an error. And if you see a answer to a question on the quiz that you know absolutely right, shoot me the reference in the book and say, hey, look, based on this paragraph here in this book that we're using, I think the answer should be this. And I will go in and override your answer.
Okay. And we only have one attempt for that quiz, correct?
Yeah, I would like that students to have two, but per my director at Southwestern, they only allow one attempt for the quiz.
Okay.
But I do have the ability. I mean, the system automatically grades the quizzes, but I do have the ability to go in and override that grade. So if you complete the quiz and you say, oh man, and I can reset your quiz too. So if the quiz times out, or they have had some Blackboard issues in the past on quizzes, I can go back in and reset your quiz to where it doesn't save any of your previous answers, but it allows you to go back and retake the test or retake the quiz.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me get you an answer on how to exactly zip up the NetBeans project file. But that's within NetBeans, and I'll post a little video or a PowerPoint on exactly how to do that. And I'll do that today. Like I said, it's Friday my time. It's Thursday your time. But so you should see something in the morning your time.
Okay. Sounds good, sir.
Jamie, that's basically all I wanted to cover in today's discussion or live session. Like I said, these live sessions are not mandatory. Like I said, I record them, and then what I'll do is I'll post a link into our course site of the actual recording.
Okay.
They are encouraged, but it's for some reason the universities they're not graded, and they're not required to attend. You are encouraged to attend. But if you can't attend, you can always wait a couple of days and you'll see the live. I usually post them by the next day. So Thursday your time, I'll post them by Friday my time. Yeah. So unless you have any other questions, that's all I have for your Thursday evening, my Friday morning.
All right, sir. Sounds good.
All right. And like I said, don't hesitate, Jamie, to reach out to me if you got any questions or anytime.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thanks, Jamie.
Bye.
Thanks for attending.